What's happening, YouTube? I have had a couple questions from people I know and people on YouTube and Facebook and stuff, so I wanted to make a video on starting a small business. The goods, the bads, the ugly. Just like everything else. We woke up one day and decided that we wanted to start a metal fabrication business. We've wanted to start a business for a while. We've tried other things, but ever since getting a job as a maintenance technician and in the laser realm and burn tables and then plasmas and metal fabrication, and I'm like, wow, that'll be fun on a much smaller level. But I started doing research, tons and tons and tons of research. I think I probably spent almost a year just doing research. The brands, the tables, so a CNC plasma table, what I want, what my customer base is going to be around here, where I'm going to get my material, how much it's going to cost, what we're going to offer, where we're going to start, and where we want to be in the next 5 years or so. So one day I was actually at work around the holidays and I met a truck driver, a semi-truck driver, a really nice guy. He really wanted to get his steel unloaded. So it was the end of the shift. There was nobody there to do it, so I was like, I'll do it. I'll figure it out. I'll make it happen. So I did. And super nice guy from Oregon, I think it was. And he was into investing into companies. So we started talking, and he gave me a list of things that he would want to see before he invested. Now, this is a guy that I just met, so that was kind of interesting, but that kind of sparked something in me to start digging a little further. You know, what are my goals? How much is going to cost annually? I mean, where I'm going to do it? Do I have to outsource stuff? Do I have to build something? Blah, 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 blah. So that was kind of the beginning of my snowball. And within a couple months of that, we got in contact with the manufacturer for our plasma table, STV CNC out of Las Vegas, and asked them some questions, got all the research, somewhere found the money, and convinced my wife to go along on this amazingly scary journey. So first thing, a lot of people like to think that I'm going to start my own business. I can take all the holidays off. I can make my own schedule. That sounds amazing. It is not like that. I can tell you right now. If you think like that, you're in for a rough show. It is amazing to work for yourself, to have that extra. It's my second job. So to have that extra money on the side for birthdays, Christmas, just, you know, braces. I mean, we have 4 kids, so they're expensive, and I have expensive hobbies. So trying to think that if you start a business that you're going to be able to take extra time off and holidays off and make your own schedule, that is not the fact. If I'm not out here working after my full-time job, if I'm not out here working, then I'm on the computer designing stuff. And if I'm not on the computer designing stuff, I'm going back and forth with customers about orders. So having a day off is a very rare thing, but the extra money and doing something that I enjoy, that makes it worth it. I mean, ask my wife, and I have way more stress than ever before, but I feel like it is worth it. We are a pretty good team, so we can maintain, but starting a business is very, very tough, I will tell you. Unless you have a boatload of money to throw down on the nicest stuff, on the best tools, on help, and then it's going to be tough. I mean, like in my last video, I started with a lot of Harbor Freight stuff. I have a lot of Harbor Freight stuff, and that's trying to save money. Whereas on the table, I didn't, really want to go with the least expensive table, and it's paid off. STV CNC, check them out, guys. They do plasma tables. They do CNC router tables. They are incredible. Customer service, top notch. But so I didn't want to skimp on the table, so I spent a good amount of money on the table. And now that we are growing, I'm buying more and getting nicer tools and everything like that. But definitely have a plan. Actually write yourself a 5-year plan, where you want to be. I wrote mine. I believe it's in my wallet. Where I would like to be in 5 years. So right now we're operating out of the side of my garage. So my wife's side of the garage is over there. This is our side of the garage. Obviously, I would love more room, but my goal, my 5-year plan, is to build a big old shop out here. So, but the benefit about me having the ability to operate on our own property, I don't have to lease out a property. I don't have to pay for that, and that's a major expense. If we had to pay a building, we would already be sunk, probably. Maybe, I don't know. But so find something that you enjoy. Now, I know in the world that we live in these days, that's tough, because you have to make money, you have to support your family. So being able to start a business in something that I enjoy, I feel extremely blessed in our lives. I've had a lot of help. We've had a lot of help, and luckily, my wife deals with a lot of my crap, so she's right there with me. I enjoy this stuff. We enjoy this stuff. I love designing stuff. I like cutting out stuff, and it's almost Valentine's Day, so this is a lot of the stuff that we make, and like these hitch covers around us, I mean, they do great. And I enjoy it. It's fun. It's actually really fun. So we do a lot of patriotic stuff and support our veterans and our community and stuff like that. So definitely find something that you enjoy doing, because it's a lot of work. And if you don't enjoy doing it and it's a lot of work, you're really not going to be successful in the long run. I'm not saying that I'm successful yet, that I'm, a millionaire or anything like that, but I enjoy doing it. My family loves the business that we've started. And honestly, to have a little extra money on the side and to possibly have a business to hand off to my family, that's a major thing. So the main thing about it that I wanted to get out there is just, if anybody wants to start a business, it's a lot of work. But if you find something that you're interested, a welding business, a mobile welding business, you can make a ton of money. But you got to be good at your job. You got to be good at your trade. And the initial money is a lot of money. Just like here, the initial startup is a good amount. So if you want to start a business, do it. Stop waiting and do it. It is scary, but you can't take money to the grave. So if you guys have any questions, comments, if I said some wrong stuff, I don't know, comment down below, message, follow us, share us, like us, all that stuff, and hopefully I can, keep on sharing the experiences that, that we've had over this time. So, alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Thanks.